All right. So, Debbie, thank you for joining me today to talk about your experience with the Stop Diabetes program at El Camino Health. What prompted you to join the program?
Well, I saw the flyer, but more important, my father and one of my siblings has type 2 diabetes, and I wanted to help myself be healthier and prevent me from getting it.
And were there any other programs that you tried before, and how did that go?
Well, not specifically for diabetes or for health, but just for overall, like Pilates and some stretch yoga classes.
And were they useful and helpful?
Yes and no. I really like the Stop D program because of all of the information and helpful tools that were provided. So they were a little more personal instead of attending the other classes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that journey as you got on board. Maybe, what were your thoughts as you were coming on? What were some of your expectations, some of the goals that you had set for yourself, and how were they met or not met? And just your journey.
Well, Leela was my instructor, wonderful, wonderful instructor. And her soft, calm voice was very soothing and just made you feel just amazing. Um, one of the most important things I got out of it was they called it the plate technique. And that was very helpful. And I changed, not changed, but I became aware of what I was actually putting on my plate and then eating. So that method was extremely helpful by replacing vegetables with additional servings if I chose to, with more vegetables instead of other foods that aren't as healthy for us.
Yeah,
And
actually, yeah, go ahead. No, no, please.
I also loved, she called them Motivational Fridays. Every Friday we would receive an email, and somebody took a lot of time to build that information and put it in an excellent format, which was very motivating. And that's why she called it Motivating Fridays. But a lot of very good information was provided to us, in addition to our classes and group Zoom meetings.
Okay, and how did you like kind of the group format with the rest of the people in the team, in the group, and the engagement in the classes?
I liked it. I thought it was helpful. And then she would also break us up into separate rooms so we could have a little more personal conversation with fellow people in the program. And it was fun. Oh, and I also liked how on occasion we had guest speakers specializing in heart health and other disciplines that were very interesting.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about the changes that happened with you, both in terms of your lifestyle, but also in terms of maybe some of the clinical markers that you checked.
Well, I thought I was eating healthy already. I found out I was not drinking enough water. I thought I was. Some items I was the wrong thing I was choosing, thinking they were healthy. And some other items, like, for example, drinking a healthy protein shake in the morning, not a shake, a smoothie, I guess.
Mhm.
I realized that's not a good idea to do every day. Just awareness, bringing awareness in a easy to understand and easy to follow once you're aware of what you're doing or not doing properly.
So how likely do you feel now that the program is completed a year that you would be able to kind of do things on your own and be able to sustain the changes?
Well, we met enough times that I think a year is perfect because it gets you in the new habit, the new routine. So I think I will be able to keep it up. And I definitely need to exercise a little more. And I think one thing would be nice, and I met her at the end in a Zoom, was a yoga instructor. I wished she would have been on one of our group meetings to present what she offers. I was given that later on. Leela kept trying to get me to try meditation, and I don't know why I'm struggling so with it, but I think I would have liked to have had more opportunity in one of our meetings to see what she offers, the yoga instructor who works, I guess, with you
Yes,
guys.
yes. As a matter of fact, we just added another yoga instructor as well for the Sunday, for Sunday yoga in the morning. So offline, I can send you more information on that.
That'd be great.
Um, when you were going through the program, I'm sure, it isn't like a smooth journey. I mean, there are life's ups and downs that get thrown at you all the time. And so tell us a little bit about those challenges and, what made you um, overcome those.
Well, hearing Leela's voice in my head, reminding me of um, what I possibly should be doing or not doing, um, was very helpful. And then I would think twice before, grabbing a glass of wine or uh, thinking about something with sugar. Um, and she was pretty motivational. Plus, I started sleeping better.
Mm.
And I said, okay, this is really working because now I'm sleeping a lot better and a good sleep, not waking up a lot and start thinking too much. So my sleep definitely improved.
Wow, actually, it's good because not too many people will tell us that their sleep became better. So, what were some of the things that you did on the sleep front to make it better?
Well, I think drinking more wine and eating more vegetables. I mean, drinking less. Not that I was drinking a lot of wine, but um, I, just being aware and drinking more water and eating more vegetables
Okay.
definitely, I think, affected everything.
And any change to like the sleep timing or anything like that?
Oh no, I love to go to bed early and wake up early.
Mm.
So that didn't change.
All right. Okay. Good. But you feel that you are better rested. Certainly, wine has some challenges with sleep. You can fall asleep, but then you wake up. And that's the effect that wine has. So yeah, I mean, having wine early is okay. Because
Yes.
then you
Yes.
you can get past that issue.
Yeah.
But that's great. Good to hear about that. Besides Leela, were there other people either at the center or beyond the center in your friend circle, etc., who were also helpful and instrumental in your journey?
Well, there was one associate who is in a different department. We kind of text offline to help coach each other, not coach each other, but support each other.
Excellent.
And so that made it fun. And
Okay.
as time went on and I started feeling better and sleeping, I would share that with my teammates in my department.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
I think one person sounded interested. I don't know if they joined, but I definitely shared my progress with my teammates.
Excellent. Well, El Camino Hospital is really doing a lot for its employees. I mean, this program is quite expensive and they literally pay for all of it. And, there's a small copay for the employees.
Yes. Oh, I think it is a great value, and just the resources that were provided are worth a lot. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I really uh enjoyed, well, not enjoyed. I think I got a lot of benefit from we did a scan.
The CT heart scan.
Yes, yes. And I learned I'm okay. So that was a relief, but that is also another plus.
Yes.
So
Yes. Great. I'm glad you mentioned that. So, as we end this talk today, what words of wisdom, if any, would you give yourself and others to help motivate and guide them and you moving forward?
I would say just keep going, don't give up. And I had yeah, just keep going and don't give up because by using the information I learned in the classes, it will just help me live a longer, healthier life without too much medical intervention.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you brought up the plate method as the visual that really helped you. Well, there are many resources, but this one was particularly helpful to you.
Yes.
And what I like about it is that number one, it's visual, so it's easy to see quickly, and you don't have to remember anything other
No.
than where your vegetables should go and where your protein and where your carbs would go, right? That in itself is very helpful to people because before that, it was a hit and a miss,
Yeah.
right? And you don't really know kind of whether you're getting the right proportions and the right portions for your food. So we kind of like that plate method as well, and I'm glad it's helped with you. And
Yes.
that visual you can kind of carry it forward,
Yes.
in your life. So thank you so very much. Any other things that you would like to say?
Well, I'm glad that El Camino was offering this program, and I really will forever be grateful to Leela and you. I think I interviewed with you,
Yes.
and you were very nice, and you influenced me, and I joined. So I think
Thank
it's
you.
a very good opportunity, and I think everyone should do it, no matter how old and no matter what your weight is. Get ahead of the game.
Awesome. Thank you. And, we always ring the bell for participants like you because we want to kind of acknowledge, the hard work that you have done. I mean, it's not easy. You try different things and they just don't stick. And, it takes time and you persevered through it and you kind of had the right intentions. And that's why it kind of helped you. So thank you. Thank you for taking care of your health.
Welcome.